Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Behind the Crimes with your host, Michelle Sutton. Tonight we are looking again at the most wanted girl in America. We are still trying to find Madalina Cojocari. We do have a new photo. If you've seen my thumbnail, that is the newest photo that has been released. It was actually one other one, but this one just, I don't know, she just looks absolutely stunning in this photo. So that's the one I went with. So we have some updates. You guys, I know I've heard through the grapevine that people are wondering where I've been the last few days or why I've been MIA. Just life sucks. No, we had cheer competition on Saturday, and cheer competitions are an all-day thing, and they just wear us out. And then I did get some medicine for my nerves where my body was jerking after the wreck. And apparently I got some sleep and a little bit too much sleep because I literally slept all day yesterday. Like, I couldn't keep my eyes open to save my life. So I just took it easy, and then all day today. Plus, I've been working on some new tips and tricks and what I want to do going forward. So I just kind of want to go over that really quick before we get into Madalina. On Thursdays, we are going to start doing what's popping in pop culture. Hey, Kristen. Kristen and I are going to do this together and just kind of go take a break from the true crime portion of things and just see what's going on with all the socialites. You know, we've got the Chrisleys, we've got the Kardashians, all of those fun things that just to give us a break, unless there's something happening with the cases. You guys, please, 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 please hit that like button. I need to put the banner up. Please hit that like button. We are fighting these algorithms as hard as we can. I've got a lot that I need to think. I've done everything that I can think of. And pretty much it is just the likes and the comments, those type of things to boost it back up. So we'll just keep doing what we're doing. Let's see. Tomorrow night, we are going to look at the Anna Walsh case that has hit the news a lot there. There's a lot. And I think what kind of got me was seeing that smug smile on that thing's face coming out of the courthouse today. He's not even worthy enough to be called a man at this point. But, there's that. So, what is going on? Did everybody have a fabulous weekend? Let's go ahead and get all of that out of the way. Hello, KTM, Foxy, and Wheezy, and Kristen. Who else is here? You guys have got to say hello. You got to say hello. Ellen. Is that everybody? Okay, there's only 5 of us speaking. There's 16 watching and only 5 people speaking. Come on, you guys. All right. Oh, hold up. Time out. I got to share. Got to share. So let me grab this link really quick, as I have several places that it needs to be shared to, and then we will jump into it. I got to remember to do this. Hi, Wonder Woman. I am ready. You can go ahead and click the link. I'm ready for you. And I'll go ahead and introduce you and all of that good stuff. So I'm going to share to all the groups. Let me get back to Facebook. And we are going to have a local, you guys, join us. Sluggy was going to join us, but I think her headache is just a little bit too much, and I know how those are all too well. So let's see. I'm actually going to share this on my personal page too. Maybe. All right. Y'all, if that TV is too loud, let me know and I will have her turn it down. I think she might have already fell asleep though. And if somebody will go post it in, yeah, if somebody can go post it in the in our page, like our actual Night Buddy, I love you. All right, here we go. Where's my StreamYard at? All right, so let's welcome Allie. Hi, Allie. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, Michelle. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you under the circumstances?
Doing good. Busy day, of course.
So, you guys, this is Allie. She is a local, and she's going to kind of help us get through this. And we're going to go ahead. We have something that we have been working on. Well, let me rephrase that. Sluggy and them have been working on, because I missed all of it yesterday because I was out cold. But we are feeding the law enforcement, and they started gathering the money yesterday. There are 64 police officers or law enforcement on each shift. We are trying to we've got enough for one day, but we want to feed them for more than one day, just because these men and women are working tirelessly, because there's no help. They're alone because family's not helping. The parents aren't speaking. So these men and women are they're doing it all. And so we are going to, I know we're doing pizza from their local pizza place. I did put Sluggy's Cash App. That's where we are sending the money to. So if you guys want to help feed the law enforcement, you can Cash App at Sluggy, and the mods can grab it off of my banner and drop it in there, so that you can. And also, you can also click on my Cash App button at the top, and I can just send it over to Sluggy. If that's easier. It's not.
And if you guys don't have Cash App, there's one member in our group that has Venmo, and another one that uses PayPal, so we can get the money to Sluggy.
Yeah, and I have all of that too, so we can take care of it, you guys. And I am going, whatever day we do, at least one of the days that we do feed them, I'm going to go so that I can get video and be able to make a video. We're going to contact the news channels that have been involved, and just show our support. So if you guys want to help, we would totally appreciate it. But yeah, a lot has happened. The biggest thing is that we are still waiting on the darn search warrants. So they were sealed last week. They were sealed. Then they went to court on Friday, and the judge agreed to unseal them with things redacted. And I was under the impression there was only one search warrant, but there's actually 3 search warrants that are being unsealed with redactions. So they were supposed to have been available on Friday afternoon. We waited all day today. they're still not available. So we're going to keep our fingers crossed, hope for tomorrow. The only thing I can figure is there's a whole lot of redactions that they're having to make before they unseal them to the public.
Yeah.
There is new development. It seems as if during the time that they were not, it makes me mad to even say the 22 days that they did not report this poor child missing. Mom was possibly saw. I think it's pretty much confirmed, but allegedly, because I don't have the proof myself, Mom was seen in, is it Marion, North Carolina?
It's Madison County.
Madison County.
Yeah, Lonesome Mountain pull off. She had an interaction there with a deputy.
A deputy, a police
Yeah.
officer. Because now, I'm from here, and that's close to Cherokee, so it's about 4 hours, depending on which route you take. So, and I'm not gonna lie, I have drove through there because that's I prefer the mountains over the beach. So we go quite often to Cherokee, Tennessee, and we drive through there, and I just look because it's just mountains and valleys for days. Like, it's absolutely breathtaking, but you can't help to sit here and think, wonder how many bodies are just out there, because it's not something that you can just hike through. These are major drop-offs, and along the bypasses there are turnouts where you can pull off, go take your photos, overlook. And I'm going to show you some photos.
It is mountainous, y'all. Like, it is north. I mean, I'm from North Carolina, so I totally understand. It is mountains. It is like in the mountains, rough terrain, woods, trees, hills, rocks, drop offs, you name it.
Not like when I say you cannot hike it, you cannot hike this area. Like, so I don't even know that there would be a way for us to, like, the public definitely will not be able to help do any kind of search and rescue in this area. This would have to be very, very highly trained people who can rock climb and scale down the mountain, and yeah, it's not going to be. So I'm waiting on Google Earth to pull up because I want you guys to just kind of get an idea of what we're looking at. So while that Google Earth is pulling up, I'm going to grab the article that came out today. We actually knew last week about this rumor. We actually had one of the locals from the neighborhood come to the group and tell us about them circulating this flyer through their neighborhood. And it was quite interesting. You know, there's always, every time there's a case, there's always rumors. For me, I take things with a grain of salt until there is proof. So the rumor was that, the mom had stated that she had left Madalina
with some people,
with a group of women in this area. So that has now, I think, been debunked, and that is not what was said. What actually happened was a deputy did see her at one of those pull-offs, and he stopped to check on her, and it was during the time frame. So they made a flyer, and on this flyer, which I have a picture of it on the other computer that is not letting me on StreamYard, so I'm having to use my old computer for StreamYard. Only pictures of Madalina, the 2 new photos of Madalina, and then the 2 photos of Diana and their Toyota Prius. that is all that was on this flyer, along with a brief detail. And they went through the Lonesome Mountain Road area, and questioned and
Yep, they
yeah,
went into one lady's house actually,
yeah.
visited her workplace, asked her if she knew about witchy, quote, witchy things, um, things of that nature. But there was only one person in their area. I believe their local posted some chats of their group chats or whatnot, and she was asking everybody, did they come to your house? How many people? Did they go to your work? Blah blah blah. And she was the literally the only one in their group, which is a bit strange. Um, but they are searching. They were last week.
So Ellen, we're just any. There's no specific amount. Even $1 goes somewhere. So there's no specific amount. We're just any amount that you want to donate is greatly appreciated. And if you can't, just continue to send prayers. I did ask Sluggy if maybe we could get in touch with the school and see if maybe they could make some either posters or some thank you cards for us to take with us. I just think that there this whole community, this whole area is. I mean, Allie, you can speak for how you feel and how this has impacted you. Um,
I mean, in general, I just really think the community is it's almost like a grieving. It's worried, grieving. It's all those natural feelings that you feel when your child is missing, right? I think we've all stepped up and taken Madalina under our wing in the absence of the two people who were supposed to protect this child and love this child. It's just so disheartening that we had the lady from the local store, did her interview with us last week, and she was the only one to really tell us anything about Madalina. The neighbors have been great. They're worried, they're scared, they're anxious. That eerie feeling that you feel, I'm sure every time you pass, their house on the way out of the neighborhood, just knowing that this happened in our town. Like this never happens here. It's a small
right.
town. There's 3 towns in a row just right here together, Huntersville, Cornelius, and Davidson. And we're a tight-knit community and we're amazing. Everyone has come together to support Madalina. We've gone above and beyond, but all those feelings and like every day, I think everyone's on edge. Like, do we know anything? Have we heard any updates? Did we find her? You just wake up every day and that's how you feel, right? I think, I mean, I'm sure you can relate, but the
Oh yeah.
school and the kids are just a mess, right? I mean, they're used to seeing her every day. She had friends at school. I know she didn't socialize a whole lot outside of school, but in school she did. And her friends are at school, her teachers at school. I can't imagine what that empty desk looks like right now and how it feels not to see her in class. I can only imagine how heartbreaking that is. Um, you know, it's just you don't know whether to grieve or I mean, I think we all have this hope inside of us that she is alive and that we will find her. That would be absolutely a miracle, right? That would be the best case scenario. And I think we all hold out some
Some
great
hope.
hope. Yeah.
I mean,
Despite
we
the story, right? Despite what we're seeing and
right.
learning. And I mean, it's easy to go down that path, but you never know. There is some hope there. You never know.
No, we've seen these cases turn around sometimes. So we'll, just continue to pray that that's,
Yeah.
my prayer at this time at now is just for her to be found.
Yes.
Um, so
Well, and
let's
two,
go to this
as
article.
go ahead.
Oh,
You're
go
good.
ahead. Um, I'm gonna wait for it to pull up. Apparently, everything is freezing up over here. This is why I got a new computer and it's being a butthole. Why are you not up there? Okay, you guys are gonna have to not see it if If it pops back up, Allie, just let me know. But right now it's not on my screen, so I'm just going to read it. All right, Madison County. This was today at 5:20 a.m. Madison County, North Carolina. Agents with the North Carolina State Bureau of Investigation are returning to Madison County Tuesday. So tomorrow they are going back. They were there Friday. I think it was Friday.
They were there throughout the week last week. Yeah.
Okay. So to look for surveillance footage in expanded search for missing 11-year-old Cornelius girl, Madalina Cojocari. So that means something has led them to this area. Last week, law enforcement sources said they came in contact with Madalina's mother, Diana Cojocari, in a rural part of Madison County. A deputy came in contact with Cojocari at a pull-off area on U.S. Highway 25 near Lonesome Mountain Road, sources said. The SBI, Cornelius Police, and Madison County Sheriff's deputies searched there and in the Revere community along Burton Cove Road. At 5 p.m. At 5 p.m. they spoke with a neighbor. This girl was reported missing on December 15th. Madalina's parents, who are now in jail, waited 22 days before reporting her missing, police said. Cojocari and Diana and Christopher Palmiter are accused of failing to report Madalina's disappearance to authorities. All right. Let me scroll down. All right. Resident Elliot Nicholson said investigators left a missing persons flyer of Madalina at his home. It's the weirdest thing ever, and your mind starts going with it. Have I ever seen these people? Nicholson said. Have I seen them anywhere? Residents said that deputies and SBI agents went door to door asking people if they'd seen Madalina's mother and a Toyota Prius in the area. Terry Treadway and her husband, who live in the Revere community, said they are meeting with the SBI so agents can download video from their surveillance cameras outside their home. If I knew something, I would move heaven and earth to get this girl back home, Treadway said. I have kids, and it's very disturbing to me. Channel 9 went to the courthouse in Marshall, but there were no charges against Madalina's mother that have been filed. The only charges they could find was the one in Mecklenburg County for failing to report a missing child. Cojocari does not have any property in Madison County. So, there's going to be some downloaded surveillance footage. Which is, just kind of mixy question. Do they know that they've got something on that camera?
So my theory, because I'll speculate with you. So my theory here is that they've got these search warrants, right? I know they're still redacting them and whatnot, getting them ready for the public. But my theory here is that they've probably seen some evidence on that search of their phones and whatnot, and they probably have a really good idea that she's been in this area, and or someone in their community remembers seeing her, or that car or whatnot. Because I'm sorry, a green Prius, it kind of sticks out.
Yeah, it's like not the prettiest color.
No. I'm sure I've seen it and been like, oh, it looks like a booger. So, it's kind of one of those that in the small town like that, and when you're not used to seeing that every day, I'm sure it probably sticks out in someone's mind. I know there's been a lot of people speculating about, people's memories and things like that. But small town, people remember things that are out of the norm. They really do. But I just have a feeling that law enforcement and these investigators have a pretty solid idea that she was there. I honestly think that she wasn't there in December. I probably am guessing that she was there in November.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe there is some cell. I don't know this area like off the top of my head. I mean, I know I go through here, and most of the time there is no signal. So I'm wondering if there would even be cell phone pings. And furthermore, okay, I'm guessing, hey Sluggy, this is my thoughts. You guys do not take my word for this. This is just what I'm thinking. You guys know I always preface this. In order for this deputy to not be able to just pull up his dash cam, he was not on duty when he stopped to see if she needed help. And therefore, if he was off duty, his cell phone most likely did not pick up in that area. Usually at the pull offs, there is no signal. But we're gonna look at this area. Is it working this time?
It's wanting to come up. I see it. There.
Yes. All right, there you go, you guys. This is, I mean, I'm gonna zoom in for you, but this is Lonesome Mountain Road.
It's lonesome.
It's pretty lonesome here. We're gonna zoom in. This is, I mean, I don't even know. Like right here, this is this over here is Lonesome Mountain Road, but this right here I think is 25.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like the main. It would, I mean, they don't really give us an address, so it's kind of hard to like. I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, they just said near Lonesome Mountain Road, so it's US Highway 25 at the pull off near Lonesome Mountain Road.
So this is, I mean, you guys. Have fun searching this. I mean, how do you search this? I mean, you have like a better chance of searching this area than you do like further in towards Cherokee.
There is just nothing out there.
No. Like these are, I mean, I'm going to zoom into the houses, but they don't.
Can you imagine how these poor people feel? Like, I mean, the FBI, the SBI, they just descend on this area. They're probably like, what in the world
am I going to do with this mess? You know, like,
yeah.
There's nothing
Just look
out
how,
here.
yeah, there's just nothing there. And how does one woman, you know, let's say worst case scenario, you know, let's say that she did the unthinkable here. And
I mean, like,
I mean, by herself in this, I just don't know. I just that makes me kind of feel sick.
Yeah. Google Maps probably would have given us a better detail of. Let me try that. So they can, like, you can really like. Where's Callie? She loves to do this part. Y'all know I hate maps. I'm not a map person. And I do want to, like, if we can find this lookout, compare it to those photos that were posted at that time. Lonesome Mountain Road, Marshall, North Carolina. Okay, now share this tab instead. Did it share it?
Let me see. I was trying to pull it up too. Yeah, I see it.
Okay. All right. So we're going to move this out of the way. We're going to do the layers. Terrain. Okay. So this is Lonesome Mountain Road. And this is a little bit better. So we get a better idea. Let's see if maybe we can find that turnout. Well, where'd you go? Why did you do that? Okay. Let's see.
Try to Google US Highway 25 Lonesome Mountain Road pull off and then go to maps.
Well,
to get a
here's
little
20.
bit more correct.
This is 25 right here. Is this the pull off? Huh. River Bend. Here's a school, a nature school. Woohoo. Like, literally, you guys, there's nothing out here. This is like. So,
That's
25.
crazy.
Is this the turnout right here? It would have to be like right in here. So let's zoom in right there. Let's see if that's the lookout. Stop.
Or in that bend, yeah, right down there.
Right here. But then, oh, is it that right there?
So maybe come on. All right, so follow that to your right. Keep on coming down. Come on down some more. I think if we go a little bit more, since they said it was near Lonesome Mountain Road, like right in there somewhere.
Right here, maybe?
Yeah.
But that says
Possibly.
70.
So where's 25 go?
Maybe this right here is the turnout.
Yeah, it could be.
Well, I would think it would be on this side because this is the overlook.
Yeah.
That's power lines. So it wouldn't be there. Oh, I guess 25 and 70 are the same. All right, Killshot, tell me how to read this map. Yeah, we just talked about it, Sluggy, and I have your Cash App in there. Killshot is probably going to laugh at me. He's probably not going to think that was funny. I was trying to be funny.
Does 25 doesn't turn into Lonesome Mountain Road, right?
I mean, I don't see that it does. I don't even see how to get. Like, I don't even see how you.
I just Googled US Highway 25 Lonesome
Wait,
Mountain
okay.
Road pull off, and it gave me a different looking map.
Okay, let's see. That's somebody's house. How do you get to Lonesome Mountain Road, though? That's the school. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe right down here. Because here's Lonesome Mountain Road. And we're still on 25 right here. Right there is how you get
Yep, there's a turnoff.
Walnut
Wow.
Gap.
I mean, you would never even, who would know to go there? I'm sorry. Unless you'd been there before or you knew about it. And I know that,
But there's somebody's house right there.
Yeah, which I bet that's who they're pulling footage from. You never know. But that kind of looks a little bit familiar from the video, but I could be totally wrong. That music is so perfectly timed right now. I'm just saying.
I know. Like, I don't. That's the only thing that I see that it could be. Because there's Lonesome Mountain Road, and it goes.
I mean, I know they like to go to the mountains. That's what our local here at the store said. They like to visit the mountains a lot. So you never know if they were familiar with this area, if it was quaint and quiet, and they enjoyed coming here. I would be interested to know if anyone has seen them before in this area. I mean, that's a pretty specific area to be in, to pull off. But
Oh,
I would like to know if it was like, oh, girl, you went to the streets. You were on the street. You have gone to the street. You are on 25. We have hit the streets.
That's not a pull off though, right there.
No, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if we go down a little bit.
Is this what they're talking about?
Oh, God. Could be. Gross if it is. Who would pull off there? I'm sorry. Creeps in the woods. I'm not pulling off there by myself.
I'm definitely not pulling off there by myself. Like, I'm not going through the woods by myself. What you talking about?
Oh, no.
Definitely not going
No,
through the
that's a
mountains by
hard no.
myself.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
not parking
just
my car there by myself. Just saying. So then I wonder if
see.
she was coming or
This is
going,
what
and if it was night or day. Because if it's night or day, so if it's daytime, maybe you pull off there. Maybe, maybe,
what is this?
you know, you don't know. If it was nighttime, definitely not. Hard no.
They had a lot of houses to go to and up a whole bunch of
They've been
roads
trekking it,
and
man.
bless their hearts.
I cannot imagine. It's so dense. There's just so much to search there,
Yeah.
especially this time of year.
When I was thinking look off, like I was thinking like
Like in the mountains, like when you stop and
yeah,
you take a
like
picture.
where you pull over and take pictures.
Yep.
But this is not unless we are just like
Unless she was on Lonesome Mountain Road, but I don't think that. That right there on the side would
wait,
technically be a pull off, but unless it's on up the road, like keep on going up.
is that it right there?
What is that?
There's a store.
Oh, I bet that's the store that they interviewed that guy at. Maybe if we keep on going up a little bit. Looks like we're headed somewhere.
Where did you go, Diane?
And that Prius, if it has OnStar, it probably has,
Yeah, and
depending
I
on the
think that's the
year.
one that they took in. Well,
Yeah,
they've
they
taken
did
both
tow
of them
that.
in.
Yeah, I think they took that one during the second search of the house. That's when they got the stuff from the fire pit and all that. That same day, they towed the green Prius.
See, usually this is where you see the little
Yep.
turnoffs, like where the
And there's like a
guardrail is.
substantial area to pull off at. Touristy type attraction. Like you pull off, you take your picture.
That
It's like
definitely
a
is not.
mountainous view. That is definitely not a lookout right there.
That looks like maybe a farm.
Yeah. And
So
we
this
found
is
a little bit
not
of a distance.
okay. So this is not what. So it's got to be up there on the mountain
Mm-hmm.
because this doesn't look like. Okay, we're gonna turn around. We're gonna go up the mountain, you guys.
I feel like we're doing this in real life. Like we're lost on the road. Now we're turning around. We've lost our way. We're going
No, we
back.
just passed that car. We're faster than you. Is this what road is this?
I think we keep on going. Oh,
What are
no.
you? What are
Creeps.
you?
That's
What
probably
are
someone's
you?
driveway.
That's not where I told you to go. I told you to go in there. I'll
Look,
just
it
find
knows it.
some.
No.
It ain't letting me go up in that driveway. It must
Stranger
be
danger.
Nope, not today, Satan. No spooky vibes for you. I just don't like the biggest thing for me is like why they haven't like I know that they searched like around the lake and stuff, but like there's still woods and stuff around the house and
Well, I
lots
know
of
they sent
hiking.
helicopters. They were talking about that. So they sent lots of helicopters there. They sent the dogs there. They descended from what it sounds like. The local there said basically they just descended on this town and they were searching everywhere. Helicopters were there, the FBI, the SBI. I mean, everyone involved investigating this case was there. I mean, they just all descended on this town. So I think they're working it out. My hope, though, is that either someone remembers, right? Someone remembers seeing her, or they have some sort of footage or whatnot, or they got the cell phone data, or they've gotten some data off the Prius or something. That's my hope, and that they have a solid lead in this area. Otherwise, I don't think they would have a need to come back.
Okay, we're on Lonesome Mountain Road.
Yep, that is it. That looks like it's the pull off.
World or
death trap right there. I'm sorry. I'm just not even. You're a sitting duck right there. I am not about to park my car there just by myself.
No.
What happens if you go up Lonesome Mountain a little bit? I wonder if
you wouldn't let me go
that way. Oh.
Just maybe kidding. Let's see. Come back out of. Okay, how do I get back out? I know how to get. Oh, let's maybe X. Ooh. Where'd you go?
Oh, I think it's down in the layers. I think we have to click that.
Okay, there we go.
Oh,
let's see.
There we are.
If we can get over here.
God, that is a windy road.
Yeah. Why wouldn't it let me on there? Okay, let's see. They could have given us some more details.
See, right in there.
Yeah, this is.
And there's another part. There's a loop or something on my map. So down in the comments, you guys are asking if there's cell phone data yet. We don't have anything released yet today, y'all. They're still probably redacting everything. There's 3 search warrants total, I believe. So we don't have anything yet. We're still waiting. Maybe tomorrow will be the day.
I don't want you to know my location. Are you crazy? No.
So this is about, there was a question about how far it was from the home. This is about 2.5 to 3 hours away from Cornelia's, from their actual address. And a lot of people from our area, y'all, a lot of people will go up to the mountains for the day and come home. That's not something that's abnormal, especially during the fall. And I believe that week we had some really good weather, if I'm not mistaken. It was a little bit warmer.
Yeah, Thanksgiving was.
So it would have been a nice time to kind of get out. But yeah, I definitely think they had to pull some sort of something to mark them here to figure out where this is. I mean, Lonesome Mountain Road, that's pretty specific, you know? Why were you there? Why was she there?
And this road?
I mean, look at it. I'm sorry. No. You're not just going on that road if you don't know about it, you know?
And it's not, I mean, you've got no service out here to...
No, if something happens.
Why would you
say
just
a prayer
over? Yeah. I would not even...
I believe she was by herself. No. Even if I'm scared, I'm not going up that road to get help.
No.
That looks like a scary movie in the making. Hard no for me. Thinking that.
How far does this...
Definitely not a main street.
Oh, wait.
See right there?
Oh, God, please don't.
It is ridiculous.
I can't figure out how I zoomed in while ago.
Look, it's saying you don't want to see whatever's here. You're good.
Lumptown Road. Okay.
That's insane. it just keeps going and going. Definitely not a main street, definitely not a main road, definitely not a road that you would just turn off of just at random. Yeah, I'm not going there with a group of people either. I love y'all, but no, hard no.
Nope.
I'm not
I'm
going
gonna
there
ask.
with protection. I'm not. I'm sorry, but no. Mm-mm. That just looks like something out of a nightmare. I mean, the people that live there, I'm sure they love it and it's serene, and I'm probably just really getting anxious for no reason about looking at this road. But bless them.
Yeah. So we were supposed to have had court today. I had planned to go since the last one they did not stream via WebEx. Jason lives there. It's very possible.
Yes, Ellen. Jason lives there.
Um, but they
I'm not
canceled
going there today.
that court case, today's court case, because
Yeah.
they indicted them last week into the grand jury. So now we don't see them in court until March, unless something happens before then, and
Yeah.
there's more charges. As of right now, we do not see them in court until March. So that's a very long time for them to sit there in that little lonesome cell and think maybe one of them will break. I don't see it happening, but me,
I'm
I wouldn't have
sorry,
made
but I
it
don't.
before.
No, I don't do jail. I'm sorry. I'm telling on everybody.
Yeah.
No.
Everything
Nope.
you ever done, every secret I ever had, I'm getting out of this place. Like,
I stole a Snickers bar when I was 3. I mean, I'm
yes,
telling everything.
just let me out. I don't
I will
look good
spill
at
all the tea on everybody, whatever they need to know. You got it. Yeah, jail's a hard no for me. I'm not gonna sit in there.
I wouldn't make it, y'all. The toilet
No.
would be the one thing that done
God,
me in,
no.
because I can't use the bathroom in public bathrooms. I can't use it in front of my husband. I sure am not going to be able to use it in front of random people with the toilet sitting in the middle of the floor. It's not happening.
Yeah. So I
You
guess my
think
question is who's gonna break first? And I honestly think y'all, and I might be totally wrong, but I think he's talking a little bit more than she is. I
Yeah, I
don't know
don't
why.
think.
I feel that in my gut a little bit, but I could be totally off. Yeah, and that orange is gaudy. Yeah, we're no
Maybe
go.
he
But I think
turns
I saw her in
27.
a burgundy colored jumpsuit, but his is that jail orange. Mm,
Real weight on driver's license. Oh yeah, right. Like we're telling Helen. Yeah, I just have so many questions, and I hate speculating. I like facts. Like, I just want to know for certain. Like, um, some of my friends today were talking about they watched Candace Star, and they were telling me things that she said, and I'm like, well, yeah, we like the cult thing. We've said that from the beginning. Um, and if there is some weight to these women that she, her randomly leaving her child with a group of women, that would go back to the cult thing, which would also.
but then again, I mean, I'm
Ah,
thinking at the same time, it's like if you left them with if you left this child with a group of women, I mean, I get we're in the boonies here. I totally understand, but these people, it's not like they don't have, you know, television news, etc. But I mean, it's been all over North Carolina news. If if this child's in your living room, like, oh my God, would you not want to just immediately call authorities and be like, yeah, she's right here. We got her. Didn't know about
right.
this, unless something really, really, sinister or whatever is going on. But, I just don't know if I can go along with that theory. And again,
Yeah, I
I'll
can't.
speculate with you, but I'm all about, like, as the facts are coming out, I just don't see it as a possibility. I don't know. Is
Like,
it
I just
possible?
hate that they're
Anything's
going to have to
possible.
wait till March.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kay, so much. And no, I'm not giving up. Like, we are going to look at some other cases, but Madalina's still going to be our our main focus until we have some kind of answers. Of course, I pray that she is found, um, or one of them breaks and says what happened, or this is not the child walked off. This
No.
is not a 3-year-old who just wandered off or anything like that.
No, I don't think she ran away. I don't think she
No,
knew enough people or felt safe anywhere else to run away except to maybe the store, um, which I feel is pretty close by her house. I don't know exactly which one it is, but I have an idea of which one it is. But, she didn't run away. There's no family close by. It'll be like, oh, well, you get in those preteen years, hormones, whatnot, you scream, yell, whatever, and run to your aunt's house. That's not happening in this case. I really don't think that it's a cult situation. I honestly just think it's between whatever Diana and Chris have done to this child. I don't know what all will come out, but I really don't think it's. And I mean, if it is, I will, I will tell you I'm wrong. But you know what I mean?
yeah, like I will be the first one. If I'm wrong, I will admit that I'm wrong. And I hate to admit that I'm wrong. Like I can't stand. Oh my God. It is like eating dirt when I have to say it. But when it comes to these cases, like if I give out something that is not true, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna fix what I said, because it's not a situation where you can make light of these and you can tell things and just to get those clicks and views. And that's what makes me so angry sometimes about these cases, as especially when you're putting in so much time and effort and money, and like there's
Yeah.
just so much that we as creators put into it. But yes, there are also the ones who will make up something just to have somebody come look at their show
Yeah.
or their channel, and I'm just not gonna do that.
No, I just feel like Madalina,
Right, she
she's out
matters
there
more than.
somewhere. She matters. This whole community loves her. I was talking to Sluggy the other day about it. We were messaging back and forth about it, and I was just thinking, how heartbreaking this is in either way. However this ends. Let's say worst case scenario, we find her remains. Who's going to step up for her? Who, I would pray that
Right.
his family would, but you don't know. I mean, I think that they do love and care about her. Um, I'm sure they just are, this shock, the state of shock that this is going on. I can only imagine if this was my family. But, and let's say they do find her, what happens then? What happens next? Because, for all the love that they may have, this is her step family, so it's, is it her mom's side? Is it his? That's hard to say.
Well,
But this poor child, the two people that were supposed to love her the most and protect her the most failed her.
right. And then
So
by law here, I don't know how it would work outside of the country, but here it would go to next of kin. Just like with Quentin, his remains will go to next of kin. Funny thing is, who is next of kin here?
right.
I mean, um,
Her
we
aunt
don't
who's
know.
not saying a word about it.
The biological father is
Not in the
nowhere.
picture. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I don't trust her family because we've already proven that they're lying. And I, I don't feel like, at this point, I don't feel like anybody deserves this child in that family on either side.
No. It's hard to say. I mean, there's a lot we don't know about their families. I hate to put them in that spot. They could, I mean, his side of the family, they really, really could love her, they could. And I think in some of the pictures and stuff that we've seen, they have embraced her. They called her, family. So I mean, we could, be looking at them in a negative light only because they've been so quiet lately, which is probably a legal thing. They have to be quiet.
I still think that they could be like speaking out more than they are. Like,
I agree.
I'm
I do
sorry. I'm
agree.
gonna if it was my niece or my nephew, I'm gonna
Oh,
be
yeah, I'm yelling.
yeah, like
I'm
I'm gonna be
vocal.
everywhere, whether you want me to be there or not. I'm gonna be on everybody's channel, whether you want me there or not. Like it, I'm gonna be knocking on the news channels' doors, like, and
Absolutely.
that's the thing, like neighbors and the locals are the ones who are the voice for this child.
Mhm.
Strangers are the voice for this child. This child has already changed so many lives, and she isn't even aware of it. Um, and I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of new laws that come from this. Okay, we do need to find her ASAP. Um,
She's out there, y'all. She's out there somewhere.
yeah, she's somewhere,
She
but
is.
where?
I don't know if this is a diversion. I've thought about that too, her being in this area on that specific day or whatever. You know, I don't think one or the other did it by themselves, right? They're definitely in this together. They're both equally guilty. I mean, in my opinion. So they need to start talking. I mean, I don't know. I think someone in the group the other night said, I'm thinking I'm going to go on down there and visit her. And I'm like, you go on, girl. Um, but it's just so, I don't know. A part of me thinks that maybe this is a diversion. Maybe this is a way to, you know, steer investigators in a different direction. Another part of me thinks that maybe they really have found something here, that they've been looking at evidence, they've been pulling, they've been, doing, I mean, just a phenomenal job. They've just not stopped. So maybe they have found something and we'll know about it, later on. And I think they're trying to keep these two in jail as long as they can so that they have time to find Madalina and then really charge them with what they deserve.
I agree.
I'm thankful
So,
their court date got pushed on back, and I just don't think they're going to bail out because I don't think anyone wants to help them out. You know,
yeah, I don't see them bailing out.
no,
The only way that's gonna, one might could, but that would be if they could put the house up, but then the other one has to agree, and I don't
right,
foresee that happening with either one of them. And then what are you gonna do? You're better off sitting in jail because you can't leave your house.
right. I
So
mean, where are they going to go? You know,
now I do have questions about. I want to know more about these cats. Um,
yeah. There's this guy that keeps coming to their house, y'all, and
right.
he has this
And
cat food, and he has a cat carrier. I just don't know there's even cats in there. I mean, animal control has been there. The third search warrant, I could have sworn that animal control came in there and they took those cats. I don't think animal control or the police or any investigative team would allow cats just to hang out in the house.
right.
Um, and someone had mentioned that Madalina used to keep one of the windows open or something like that to let the cats in. I don't know.
Like I
That's what
really
I
hope
just
not
saw
because
somewhere.
look,
That's just gross.
yeah,
just, just random cats in your house. But I number one, y'all, and y'all, some of y'all might be, different. Y'all, that's totally cool. But I wouldn't want to go in that house. I wouldn't want to. I no.
no,
I just feel like cringy. Um, but this one guy, same guy, he's really careful never to show his face, never to show his license plate. He's the same guy that was in those pictures that they released the other week when the lawyer was out there and stuff. That same guy keeps going back to that house and he keeps bringing cat food and cat carrier. God only knows what's in the cat food or bag or whatever, or what's in the cat carrier. We don't really know. But
that's what I'm saying. Like I find it odd that they would allow anyone inside that home
me too. Unless he's a private investigator, unless they've hired a private investigator.
to feed
And
cats.
no, I think that's just a ruse. I think he's just to the outside looking in, it's looking like he's feeding cats, but I don't think so. I think that's just his MO right now. I don't know if that's who that is or if they maybe is he a friend? Who is he? That's the first thing. Who is he? And then what's he doing there? And I mean, if he is really feeding the cats, really call animal control and say, listen, I'm done feeding these cats. You're gonna have to come and get them.
Right. Like, this is creepy. I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
Unless
But
they have
wild,
been able to
I
catch
don't
the
think there's
wild.
wild
They're
cats in that
all,
house.
they are all wild cats. They are all feral cats. Like, that was the one thing that neighbors knew about Madalina, was that she would feed the feral cats. And like, there was issues in the neighborhood with these cats, because they were getting hit and ran over. And I don't think he's posing as animal control. Like, we've seen
No.
his vehicle.
Yep.
At some point, somebody has to be able to get that license plate tag,
Yeah.
because he's
I
got to
agree.
leave. You know.
Mhm. But he's good, man. He's not showing his face at all.
Nope. And neither did the other guy, the other people that was, the lawyer did, the attorney did. We could tell
Mhm.
that,
And
we
there's
could
that
say this
other
is
guy
the
that was
other
there. He
guy.
showed his face. They were standing by the fire pit, but he did not. This guy with the ponytail did not.
Or maybe he is FBI and has a heart for cats.
Cat lover at the FBI.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know. Something just tells me that there's no cats in there. I don't know. I just don't know. Maybe there is. I don't know. But who would want to go in the house? Like, if you're a friend, are you still a friend?
I would not want to go.
And why do you want to go in there?
I would not.
God,
I
no.
don't even think, as like, even if I was like as nosy as I am, I don't think I could walk in there.
No. That's cringy. That's cringy. And I mean, I know the guy was there with the lawyer. So the lawyer knows about him.
Right.
So he's legit to the lawyer. So whoever this guy is, friend or family or whatever. Initially, I thought we said it was the brother, maybe. I'm not sure. But
it's kind of
Chris's brother.
Yeah, I did send anonymous. I was the one that sent Sluggy the picture, and I was like, okay, everybody's is private, but this one, and he's got a ponytail. So
Ponytail guy.
like,
yep.
Yeah. And I was
All right,
like,
so Anonymous said that is Chris's
going to
brother
be-
with the ponytail. Okay.
That's-
So even if you're the brother, even if you're the uncle, you going in that house?
I'm not.
No.
And I thought the brother was in Michigan, so where's he staying?
I don't know. There was a truck there the other day with a South Carolina tag on the front. It was a
Now,
black
there
truck.
is, according to background checks, there is a nephew in South Carolina. But I don't think he has, which everything's been shut down, but I don't remember him having a ponytail.
Or it could be his brother is using the nephew's truck or something. Maybe he's staying there.
Definitely not as like, how far are they from? Like, how far are y'all from Rock Hill? Like,
not too far.
So it could be.
Let me see.
So like, I don't know.
40 minutes.
I have no idea where we're getting this information. It just falls into our laps.
So Anonymous said he was just there yesterday. Yeah. And that was the day Anonymous, he was there, navy blue truck, and he did go in. Thanks, Anonymous. Nissan Titan.
It's a very pretty one, too. It is a very pretty one.
It's his brother, Matthew. Well, Matthew, congratulations. You get the cringy award for the day. Because none of us are going in there, buddy.
Well, I want to know why the brother won't help. Jerk.
He's feeding those cats, Michelle.
He's a jerk. And that's being very, very nice in a Southern way.
Bless his heart.
Oh, wow, he don't even deserve that.
No, he doesn't get a bless his heart, does he? No, that's not even bless your heart worthy. God. I just am so ready for these search warrants to be released. I know a lot of
Yeah.
things are probably going to be redacted, but I think we'll know a lot more about what direction they're looking at and where they're going with this. It's just so hard because I think everything's just been so quiet, you know? It's like it leaves all of us to speculate and wonder and that sort of thing. I think with some more solid, details, some
Well,
sort of idea it'll
maybe,
help.
just maybe, I got an idea, you guys. Maybe he will be at the house when I go to help feed the police, and I
And
can
we
work
can interview him. Interview
and I can
Matthew.
work some charm. Like I will make sure that I dress presentably, wear my makeup, work my charm that worked on my husband, and maybe we can get some answers. I just don't see it happening with this family. Sorry.
I just don't. Maybe you can bring him some cat food.
Yeah, like here, I will give you money for the next month to feed the cats if you just tell me, are you
Yeah.
the brother? Why are you okay going inside this house? Like, are you gonna sell this house for them? Like,
Juju said, even with redactions, you can usually piece it together. She's 1,000%
oh yeah.
right. Absolutely. I'm so on the ready. Like I'm so every day I wake up and I'm like, do we have something? Something come out?
I'm
What do
like
we know? Do we know?
waiting.
Yeah.
Like, let it fall.
I just am so ready for something. I think the whole community is ready for something. But yeah. I'm thinking old Matthew's not gonna fall to Southern charm. But hey, we could try. Good
Yeah.
old Matthew. We've got questions for you, Matthew.
Yep.
What are you doing in that house?
I
How many
already asked.
cats are in there?
Right. Because I thought that they'd all been picked up.
I did
So
too.
anonymous, were they not picked up?
I thought they had two that were not feral. I think they had two that were not. I could be wrong, but that were just, their own little, their family cats. I think maybe they were in there, but I don't know about the feral cats. I also don't know about that window situation. I think that might be some hearsay.
Well, her bedroom was upstairs.
Yeah.
So she was not leaving her bedroom window open.
Oh, he finally got the garage pails back up. That's lovely.
Because, I mean, my house is pretty much, mine I think is just, newer, but it's laid out pretty much very similar to theirs. And the bedrooms are upstairs. And there's no way a cat's coming up. Like they couldn't even. There's no way.
Mm-mm.
They said they haven't seen the cats in a while in the neighborhood. Huh. Huh. Huh.
Someone asked how old the brother was. I don't know for sure. Do we
I
know?
don't know. I know there's a whole bunch of the siblings, and they're older than me.
This gentleman probably is in his 40s or 50s, maybe. I can't really tell because he's always facing the back and his hair is kind of gray.
Oh, but on Instagram, he's got forward-facing ones.
Hmm.
I mean, I got it right here on my computer. Hold on. Oh, hold on. I got to pull it up on the other computer because it's on my USB drive. 0321. Okay. Go to mine. files over here. USB drive.
Jacqueline says we think he's 59.
Yeah, they're all. Here we go. I can tell you this for certain.
Still here, bro.
What'd you say, bro?
I said you're still here.
Well, I live here, so I reckon so. Okay.
And sidebar, just for a moment while you're pulling that up, did anyone see the picture of the rock in near Lonesome Mountain in Marshall? The lady in their group chat or whatever had posted it the other day, and they were laying flowers by it. Did y'all see that?
Who was?
There were people there laying flowers next to this rock up there, and they showed some of it on the news, I thought, in this clip.
Yeah, Matthew is 59. But he got, let's see, there's, the daddy died in 2019. There's no information on mom, on Chris's mom, but there's a whole bunch of siblings. They got too many of them.
Yeah, I think his mom might still be alive, and I think they're in Michigan, I think.
It just says NA.
Yeah. Do we know if they're at that rock the other day? The local there was talking about it. I think she said that there was a body found there, but it was not Madalina. But I think that's why they were laying the flowers there.
Yes, that's right. There was it was in the chat because there was they had found a body up on Lonesome Mountain, but it belonged to it was a female.
Mm-hmm.
And then they came back and said that it was an adult. So it wasn't.
Okay.
No, wait. Was that or was that other? Or the?
Well, that was in Detroit, near Detroit, I guess I should say. That was a adult, but I think they were talking about that that there was allegedly a body there this past week or so. But I think it was not Madalina. I think this is what the woman was saying. From there.
It was in their the screenshots that she sent us in their neighborhood chat.
Yeah, and there was that rock there, and there was like a purple heart on it and stuff. And they were still laying flowers there. There was a clip of it on the news, along with this most up-to-date, article, from the news or whatever that we read off. But I mean, basically, it's what their the news clip, was showing on our local news today. I'm just still really like, y'all, why there, There's just, you just don't go there.
I know. And go to bed. Because it's like almost 10 o'clock.
I know. I need to get some toothpaste.
Go get it out of my bathroom.
I know. That's why I have to use it.
Well, go get it and go get your teeth brushed and get into bed. It is almost 10 o'clock. I don't know why kids wait until they are out of something to tell your mama that you need it. Toothpaste. You wait till you are out of toothpaste. Mama, I need some toothpaste. Well, guess you're using mine. And you better be making sure that they are brushed really, really good because you got orthodontist Thursday. I don't want to. If I get a bad report, you and I are going to.
I don't get a bad report because there's water.
It ain't the wires. Is not what I'm talking about.
I'm just saying that's
There's
what
a
they were
very
saying about-
blurry nighttime picture of it, but really
Mhm.
nothing around it that would identify exactly where it is. Okay, so there's got to be something somewhere. I still ain't found the turnout. Like, I'm gonna take my computer to bed tonight and be looking for this turnout. Because my idea of what the lookout is apparently a different idea.
That's my key question here this morning.
All right. Who knows somebody who's good with maps? Sluggy, tell Callie she needs to go do the map thing.
And they were looking at near Revere.
Okay, that's Revere. Revere.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And I know earlier, I think some folks
Is
were
it
talking
like
about
a
a campground
road,
or
or is
something
that a
there.
neighborhood, or what?
I think it's a road, Revere Road, up there.
Okay, we'll try it. Ooh, no,
And we can always look at Burton Cove Road.
Revere. I can't even type. Revere. Put an R on the end of there. Marshall Road. Oh, it pulled right up. Revere, Madison County, North Carolina. That's near Billy Gap. Huh? Okay, let's see. There's the Three Feather Sanctuary. We're not going to go there yet.
So
There's Hurricane.
the local has said that they called 911 because she looked like she OD'd possibly, but then said she was tired. That was just in. From what one of the locals there said.
Oh, so there's Lover's Leap and Hot Springs. Okay, I know exactly where we're at. I love Hot Springs. If you've never been to Hot Springs, you need to do it. Like, it's
legit.
Holy shit. Excuse my language. This is how are there even this many roads up in this place? What I want to know.
It's the mountains.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the lodge at Bear River Weddings and Events. Oh, yeah, that's just where we want to. Our friendly alleys. There's a cemetery.
No.
I'm about out. Y'all can do the map thing. No. This is. How is there even a freaking community center?
A community center?
I'm
There's
not
that many
lying.
people.
There is a freaking Laurel Springs Community Center. Not kidding.
They can see us.
Gosh. There's just so many mountains here, y'all. Like, there's just so many.
Literally, Laurel Community Center. There's the fire department.
Right next
But
to
how
one.
is there a freaking community center out here in the middle of nowhere?
It says
Man,
things to
we
do.
don't have a community center. We don't even have a community center. You need a hug.
Yes.
Of course you do.
I want to go to bed.
Well, I want
I've
you
been
to go to
standing
bed.
here for 5 minutes.
No, you have not.
I don't know.
I love you.
Okay.
Good night, buddy. I'll see you in the morning. Oh, and look right here, you guys. It's right on that North Carolina-Tennessee border.
Yep.
Okay,
So do we
so
think
then
Michigan is completely out?
if they called 911, we should be able to get
Yeah.
the 911 records to find out when that call was made. Huh?
And I'm pretty sure they said that she was alone. Like, no one was with her at that pull-off.
What is this? Our friendly allies. That's just. It's a herb shop.
Well, there you go.
And here's the cemetery that doesn't look like it has any.
Oh, no.
Y'all, I'm out. There's not even any headstones in that cemetery. I can't. Here's 25. And 25 is a very, very long road that goes. I have no idea. Wonder where she was going that day. That she got tired and just pulled over.
I know. You just question, like, where were you going or where were you coming from? Yeah, Crystal down here, you're right. The sheriff said there's 467 square miles. And this is the terrain that we have there.
No, Michigan is not out of the equation.
Mm-mm.
But this is where the lead is right now. So, like, I wouldn't even know, like, how to track the Michigan thing. Like, I wouldn't have known to track her to here in the middle of.
Mm-mm. Something obviously led them here, y'all. So,
But they know what day she was there. They would have that by the call records. I wonder. We need to GPS from their house to wherever there is to see why they would be taking 25.
and all the locals there have said you just don't go there unless you're on a mission to go there.
Like, it's just not a road that you would. Okay, so
You just don't go there.
So we always go up through Cherokee to go to Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. And so we'll go to Cherokee, have fun in Cherokee for a day or two, and then head up to Tennessee. There's one road that you take, but there's been like 3 times that we went to leave Cherokee to go up there, and that road is either high winds or ice or whatever, so it's closed off. And so we've had to go take that stupid dragon tail. And like I have to like drug myself up to make it through that ride because there's nothing. It's worse than it's worse than that from no. I can't imagine going through here. Like
And
I would
small town, like I said earlier, like small town communities, they notice when something's different, right? I mean, they notice and they talk about it, and it's like the talk of the town, right? So if there was something
yeah.
out of the norm or something unusual going on or someone there in their town that they're not used to seeing, they're going to remember it, right? And they're going to talk about it, and it's going to be something that they remember. It's like, hey, do you remember the week of Thanksgiving? You know, but it's a small place in terms of the community.
And it's not a car you're gonna forget. Like
No,
it is a
you don't forget the booger. I mean, someone remembers seeing that thing. I mean, legit. Dang.
I know, okay. I know. Like
Drop me off at the bar.
I don't think there's a bar out there. There is a community building though.
You can go to the community center. Oh my God, that just made me laugh. That was great.
I mean, you better bring your own beer.
Pack a cooler like you're going
The way
camping.
we do it in the South, you bring your own. Oh, we're not going to talk about a green Prius. Okay, yes, sir. Someone mentioned seeing the Prius on 11:25 at IHOP. Where did that come from, Crystal? See, I missed everything. I was only gone 2 or 3 days, you guys.
I missed the IHOP thing too. I missed that.
I can't take time off because I miss things and then I can't get caught up.
Drop me in the closest town and go on. Well,
and 25.
yeah, 20. Oh yeah, Jack. Yeah, it does.
In Weaverville. So why would I don't know.
And I
Because,
think if
like-
she was in that, we would definitely know if she was in that car. There would be DNA in that car. They would know that already. A CVS in Weaverville.
And that was on the 21st.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we know
The
she didn't get
21st,
off
she
the
was,
bus.
yeah. She got off the bus at 4:59 on the 21st. So if it was on the 21st, it was going to be later at night.
Oh, wait. Yeah, the 21st was the last day that we know for certain that she was seen because she got off the bus on the 21st. She did not go to school on the 22nd, and Mom says that she last seen her on the 23rd when she was going to bed at 10 o'clock that night. So I wonder what
Yeah, I just think that they need to find all the evidence possible. And I think them being in jail allows them that opportunity. I think they're onto something here. What it's going to be. This case, I feel, just gets crazier and crazier all the time.
So the thing is, no, I think Jessica's working. She was seen.
I definitely think they did it in November.
First. So in order for her and Mom to be seen in Weaverville, it would not be until nighttime because she gets off the bus about the time that the sun is setting.
Let's just say it's 5:30.
Yeah. So
that
she's
they
not
leave.
gonna get to Weaverville 37:30, almost 8 o'clock at night. So are we sure that she was seen in Weaverville on the 21st with Madalina?
I don't know. I wouldn't think so. But remember, in her statement or whatever, initially, she said that she last saw her on the 23rd at 10 p.m. going to bed. So, in my gut, in my heart, I feel like something happened to her on the night of the 21st or on the 22nd.
Yeah, I think the 21st or 22nd as well.
And of course, you know, these investigators know way more than we do, obviously. But
Well, also, like, no, obviously, I don't believe that we're going to solve the case. No.
no,
But I do honestly believe that that this is going to reach the one person that's going to remember. And that's why I always say, I'm going to continue to put this face out. I'm going to continue to put this name out because it only takes one person to remember.
yep.
I mean, you think about Gabby Petito. Who would have thought that they would, you know, that one person, oh, I caught that on my camera as I drove through the park.
Yep, just one person.
No, just the Prius was seen. But it could be, I mean, I'm sure that that's
Right.
not, I'm sure theirs is not the only green Prius. Thank you,
Oh, thanks, Sluggy.
That would, like, yeah, it just takes one person, one thing. That's all it takes. And
I don't know, but what are you exhausted from if you pull over out there, if you're that tired, you know?
I'm not going to be driving through there at night, so you ain't got to worry
No.
about me pulling over because I'm too exhausted.
True tales.
How could you even fall asleep out there?
No.
Every little noise, every little light, no. You guys hold on a second. All right, you guys. Sorry, I'm gonna have to hop off of here. So we will have to pick this up. Hopefully, we will get the warrants tomorrow. We're gonna look into tomorrow. We're gonna look into the Anna Walsh case. I want to look into that tomorrow night. Me and Kristen are gonna dig into that, and then of course, anything that pops off, I'm gonna go live immediately with that. So you guys keep my dad in your prayers. That's what that phone call was about. So there'll be probably no sleep for us tonight, but we will keep you guys updated as soon as things come in. We will continue to let you guys know. So we'll hopefully, I'm praying, but I've been praying since Friday that they'll release those. But maybe early in the morning, we'll get up, we'll wake up, and they'll be released.
We will hope so. Prayers for you and your dad and your family.
Yeah, my mom's taking him to the hospital. He's really sick. So for my daddy to go to the hospital, he's sick.
It's serious.
So,
yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like 3 minutes from the hospital, so I can get there if I need to.
Well, drive safe, be safe. Thanks for having us. Thanks for having me.
Yes.
It's always nice to talk about Madalina and keep her name out there.
don't forget that we are feeding the police, so you can send the
Donate
money.
however much you can.
Yeah.
Every little bit helps.
So I will see you guys tomorrow. I love y'all. Good night.
Good night.